Namaste, good morning. So I made it to high camp last night. I was at Thorong until about, I don't know, maybe noon, and then I came up here. It only took me 45 minutes to get up here, so it was a very quick hike. My map said it was going to take 2.5 hours, so definitely not that. If you're slow, maybe an hour 15 minutes. But I'm so happy I came up here. I ran into two German guys I knew from before, and we were actually able to share a room up there. And I also ran into a bunch of different people that I met throughout the trek, and we were able to just have a really amazing night, just being boisterous and eating lots of good food, and it was just a really nice night. There's a viewpoint up here, right there, where you can walk up and see the beautiful sunrise like it is right now, or the sunset, which we did last night, and it was very, very, very beautiful. So definitely so happy that I decided to come up here last night, and it's gonna shave off a ton of exertion for tomorrow. I think we still have to climb like 1,500 meters and then go down a lot too. So, but yeah, I'm sorry I didn't get to film as much as I would have liked last night. We were just having so much fun. But yeah, I was able to get some nice shots of just the scenery up here, and it was really nice. So I just finished my oatmeal. Lots of people left this morning at around 4 o'clock, but I don't think you have to do that. We're leaving as soon as the sun comes up. It's maybe 6:15, something like this, and I'm just about to head off the road. The hand that I'm holding the camera with is in severe pain, so I think I'm going to stop the video here, but I will see you guys on the trail as we go over Thorong La Pass and down to Muktanath today. The sun is just poking up off of the mountains. There's no sunlight anywhere to be seen on the ground yet, but it's actually not so cold. I just started on the trail. We are down and behind the valley now. However, there's a huge line of people and horses. So I'll show you what's going on. Hopefully the trail will widen at some point and I can pass, but I don't know how I'm gonna pass these ponies. Maybe next time I would like to come on a pony. I just got past that first ridge line and past all those groups, but boy, did the wind just pick up. It's just a sharp, freezing wind coming down through this pass. Whew, it's cold. Just taking a quick little breather as the sun is about to rise. And as soon as it does, I feel like I'm gonna be way overdressed. I think I'm nearly to the pass. It's been quite nice. I have no altitude symptoms, and it's just been a really beautiful morning for walking between these giant mountains. So here's where I'm going next. This way and around to the pass and then down. So who knows how much longer I have left, but I hope it's a long time because it's just so peaceful up here. The sun! Oh, that feels good. And the wind's totally died down too. Oh man, that sun feels amazing. So that was it. I made it. It was like an hour and 45 minutes from high camp. And what a beautiful hike, especially as the sun was just coming up over these massive, beautiful mountains. Man, I was pretty cold the whole time, but definitely not as cold as I thought I was gonna be. And it feels like proper winter. I mean, there's so much snow here, it's crazy. But it just really adds to the sense of accomplishment, I think, just walking through all of the snow and being so high up. 5,416? Maybe I'll amend that. Meters. That's pretty high up, and it's just, you can tell, it's just so beautiful. And now here at the top, I've just walked up a little bit from the official pass, which is just down here. There's a tea house, people are getting tea and celebrating, and a little placard that just says great success. So yeah, but being up here in the top, you can see beautifully everything. The Annapurnas in the distance over here, and just other snow-capped peaks, which we'll be walking towards today for the rest of the day. We still have quite a long day ahead of us. I think it's going to be maybe 4 hours until Muktanet. So. All right, we're leaving these big snow-capped peaks and heading into what looks like the desert. So a drastic shift in climate already, but it looks absolutely stunning here. Namaste. So that's where we're gonna be going down later today. And yeah, hopefully this snow kind of starts to melt soon. I mean, I'm sure I'm still at 5,000 meters, something like this, but it's making for some slippery trails. And some of the porters are just like hauling down, and I think I've seen 2 porters slip and fall with their massive bags already, so whoa, there I almost go too. Okay, I'm gonna put this away, but yeah, off into the desert. This is one treacherous path. It's worth it to bring crampons, I think, especially for this downhill section. Take a look at this. I've almost fallen 5 or 6 times already, and I'm being very careful. It just goes straight down, and this is super, super slippery. I'm just descending from the highest point over here, and descending into this valley where you can see Muktanet. I will point you to it right there in the distance. Still a ways to go, but it's cool that I can see it. The sun is really warming up. I'm feeling really invigorated from just having more oxygen. And yeah, I'm just loving this climate and this deserty rock because it's so beautiful. I mean, over here on this side, it's just these big, beautiful, slanting landslides with like little tiny pebbles. And then there's like these just massive towering rocks. It's really amazing. So anyways, it's all downhill, quite steeply, like this. And it's quite hard, not on my knees, which is interesting, but on my hips. I think I've finally gone through the snow, and that was the hardest part. So now hopefully, I say as I slip. So hopefully the hardest part is behind me now, and I have just a nice walk to Muktanet. All right, I finally made it to Muktanet, As you can see behind me, there is a big monastery, and it is so beautiful. Here it is, and behind me the other way are more prayer flags than I've ever seen in my entire life. So really, really beautiful entrance into Muktinath. So I'm just gonna try to find a room and maybe just sit for a cup of coffee along the main entryway, kind of nearby, so I can wave down some friends and we can celebrate the pass together. You can hear bells in the distance, and you can just see big, beautiful mountains everywhere. So I'm really happy to be here after that long descent. That was probably the hardest hiking that I've done on this trip, especially since it was so steep and slippery in a lot of places. And going downhill is just so hard on my joints and everything. So yeah, but here are the holy waters of Muktinath. There's a bunch of spouts down there, and I can see people already going underneath, and it's supposed to be very auspicious to run underneath all of the water spouts. I can't remember how many there are, but I'm gonna go check that out a little bit later this afternoon. But I don't know if you can see, but it's just down over here, and Muktinath is just over there. I've heard good things about the Bob Marley Hotel, so maybe I'll go check that out. A little bit farther down that road where the big monastery was, we've come across this amazing Buddha sculpture, and it must be, oh God, 40 feet high, quite tall, and it's made out of ebony. Is what it looks like. It's gorgeous, and it's just overlooking the whole mountain range and Muktinath. I'm walking down the long staircase that goes from that Buddha that we were looking at earlier all the way into Muktinath proper. So there's many people, many locals going up to the Buddha and to go under the water. So it's nice to be around so many people all of a sudden, and this feels very different than all of the other tea houses that I've been staying at recently, and the little towns. It seems like quite a big bustling town with lots of people doing people things. So very stark contrast to being quite alone at 5,000 meters just a few hours ago, and then to be down here like surrounded by all of these, you know, busy, vibrant, bustling, noisy people. It's quite nice, but yeah, different. So here's those stairs you can see behind me, and I'm going down this way into town. So very nice. Made it to Muktinath. This is the Hotel Bob Marley. It's very nice. Here's the room, 2 beds. I'm sharing with someone I met out in the common room. The food here has been fantastic, and the energy, and it's just been such a nice place to come and chill at low altitude and just recuperate. They have nice hot showers and a really just amazing vibe and dining area and place to hang out. So it's been a really fun night here. And tomorrow I'm actually catching a bus from here to Pokhara. It's gonna be 12 hours long bus ride. But yeah, I'm excited to be back in the warm weather and to get a massage and to have my own shower and to just kind of rest and recuperate after that day. It was a tough day. I think it was like 15 miles of walking. I left at 6 a.m. I got here at 11, but a lot of people that left at 5 got here at 3. So it can be quite a challenging day on the uphill and on the downhill. So amazing day. Super happy I made it here. And yeah, I'm gonna be excited to be back in Pokhara. So I will see you guys back there for a little lakeside tour. And yeah, just things to do in Pokhara. So come hang out with me there next time.